So after the fourth round then, Warren McGowan summing it all up. Any footwork he does these days is dancing, even in London only last night. The Xboxers can you dance.
See, Weir doesn't want to let Matlala as close as this. He's got excellent footwork. He should circle the ring, even if he's not doing anything too dramatic himself. If he can force Matlala to miss for a couple of rounds, take some of the steam out, this is better. Just move and pump out the jab.
It's as though they wind up Matlala like a toy, you know, they call him to switch him on as the bell goes.
See, there's nothing subtle or clever in what Matlala does. It's the same thing. He just keeps driving forward, looking punches all the way.
He throws those punches away at the body, then those short throws, almost like a dog burying a bone, doesn't he? He didn't need to say box on there, the referee, when he parted them. He was backing quickly there, Matlala. He's got a tough fight on his hands here, the champion.
Yeah, well, I think they always knew that, and full credit to Weir for taking Matlala as an opponent. See, I think Weir, although he's won a couple of world titles, he's never had the recognition that the weights he's won world titles that aren't recognised in Britain. He's complaining there, that's a bad sign. So I think he wants to box someone of this calibre just to, so he can get a little bit of credit, which he rightly deserves.
The referee gets motion there, didn't he, by tapping Matlala on the head. I don't think that will make much difference to him. Unless he takes a point away at any time, I don't think Matlala will worry too much about that. And there's a minute to go in the fourth. Oh, he's getting through with those punches here.
This little fellow is not going to stop. This is what he does. And I think Weir has now realised, I think before the fight, Weir probably thought he could keep well out of harm's way, out of distance, and do it from long range, but he's finding out he can't. He's maybe going to have to stand his ground and just fight this little fellow. Just trade with him.
There's usually somebody in the distant past him that you can say, well, he reminds me of in terms of Matlala, but I've never seen one obviously as tiny as this. They can flail away at this weight in particular.
A couple of signs of lack of experience there in Paul Weir. He's far too open. His defences were completely at sea, under a lot of pressure there.
Quarter 10 seconds. Second out. Round 5.
Round 5. And this is going to be a tough struggle now. And Jim Watt making an unofficial scoring here now. Remember, 2 Puerto Rican judges and Roy Francis of London if we do go to the 12 rounds.
Well, Weir's finding it difficult to stay on the outside, so the next bit of advice I would give is to just stay with Matlala but start bringing up in the uppercuts. Straight punches is going to end up damaging his hands. Get the uppercuts flowing. Matlala is wide open to uppercuts because they come straight in.
There it is, there's the unofficial from Jim Watt here at ringside, just a point in it. He's almost an unstoppable machine, really, the way he fights Matlala.
See, again, Weir thinks he's backed off out of distance, but he sees Matlala's too close, so all he can do is pull his chin back, and that is dangerous. He thinks he's stepped out of range, and he hasn't, and he has to pull his chin back, and he's in trouble.
Loves those wars of attrition to South Africa. He defeated the Londoner Francis Ampofo, an African who retired in 9 rounds, and he's a tough little character. And Luigi Camputaro too retired against him, the Italian European champion. Beaten a Mexican or two and they can fight.
We're trying to get the jab going rapid now. Machine gun right, but he can't keep Matlala away. This is good stuff from Weir. He has to sustain with the jab, just keep it pumping out.
It's better when he claims the centre of the ring too, Jim. I'm not so sure if working off the ropes is a good idea for him.
Well, I don't think that's he's doing that a volunteer. Oh, perfect punch right on the button. Well, he's claiming a slip.
No, he's claiming a slip.
Well, a punch made him slip the edge. I'm surprised. Yeah. Poor referee. Another 2 right hands are followed by 1 3. Wide open to the right hand. Left hook. Weir is in serious trouble here. He's taking the punches. He's not hurt.
Yeah, he's
taking too many. He's cut now.
He's complaining about the head. No, he's going to call the doctor here now.
Well, we'll have to see how the referee decides that punch took place. If it was a clash of heads, or because that could have a bearing on how this fight's going to go now.
Well, will this go to points now?
I mean, if he decides he could deduct a point from Matlala.
Well,
and if we have got a score, that could cost him his title.
Jim, the thing was, he didn't warn Matlala at the time it happened, did he?
No, he didn't. Weir complained afterwards, which I don't know if that will sway the referee.
Let's have a look at this, Jim.
See, that was a right hand, bang on, and down he goes, and the referee decides that's not a knockdown. Well, what's a knockdown?
Yeah, he complained
not a knockdown.
He complained against the cameraman there, but it had nothing to do with it.
It was the punch that knocked him back onto the ropes.
I think there may be the head clash here. Well, let's have a look, Jim.
Well,
it's possible.
He's coming forward, don't see it yet. Yep, little clash there, okay. But I don't say Matlala was any more to blame than Paul.
No.
They still think they've won at the Matlala too. You see, Matlala really warmed up here.
I don't know what the South African promoter Mike Siegel's saying.
Controversial, Gary, as you can see. Under the WBO rules, if the referee calls it an accidental clash of heads, it has to go to the scorecards and the fighter in front at the time of the stoppage will be declared the winner. If he calls it a deliberate foul, the challenger can't win the title. I think it's been called an accidental clash, which means that probably Matlala will lose 1 point for that round. But I think, as you saw the fight, it looks as if Matlala was ahead on the previous round.
Well,
but the decision is the referee.
I've had a squint at the judges' cards, and it's looking a bit that way, Matlala. But we'll have to
it
get it
depends
official.
entirely on how the referee calls it. Does he call it an accidental clash or a deliberate clash of heads? It's as simple as that.
What do you think?
I think he'll call it accidental. I think Matlala will be the new world champion.
Well, I think too many rounds have passed, Reggie. I think it's up to 3 rounds, although you get mixed up with all the ruling bodies. But I think if it happened within 3 rounds, it's a technical draw.
That's right.
We're now talking the 5th round here, so I
don't think... Got to go to points,
Yep, it's got to go to points.
The man ahead at the time, even if he's deducted a point, it's how the judges now have scored it, obviously.
The referee has deemed that there was an accidental clash of heads. It has gone to the scorecard.
There it is.
Scorecard, 37 to Paul Weir, 38 to baby Jake Matlala. Ladies and gentlemen, Matlala is the winner.
Well, that's exactly what Jake Matlala thought would have to happen, and that's why I couldn't understand the long delay. So he's regained the championship, Jake Matlala. Certainly he was ahead, we couldn't argue with that at the time. But it was a very disappointing end then for